My name is Emese Csiki, and we live in St. Abraham in Romanian Avramest in Harghita County in Romania, Transylvania. We moved here with my family in 2006 to start something original, which is very much close to nature. We were examining what are the possibilities in this area and discovered that Transylvania is very rich in biodiversity and the soil is very unattached. It is not poisoned by people, so producing teas and spices would be a very good choice. How we actually start a business is with collecting the seeds and cleaning them and storing them during the winter, and then planning during winter where these seeds are going to be planted. And we also have some perennial plants in the garden. So in spring we start preparing the soil, like putting the compost which we collected the year before. And we put this compost in the ground and we put the seeds in, and we care a lot about these plants without a machine, just by hand working and the cleaning from the weeds and helping them to grow. Of course, it would be very important to water them, mainly in the dry season, but sometimes not even the stream is clean enough that we can use the stream for watering the plants, so we actually use our water from the well to make sure that it is clean and it is not polluted. When we cut the herbs, they are not washed and they go to be dried in a dryer which was made by my family. It was designed by my family, by Attila, my son, my biggest son, and we dry the herbs there and we clean them. And when we are packing these teas and spices, we use materials which are recyclable. So the packaging materials are from paper and metal. The rest of the plants we should throw away. Actually, they go back in the compost, so they will go back to the soil next year. We are packing 12 different kinds of tea mixtures. They are mixed in a way that not necessary to heal, but to be a kind of luxury tea which you can drink every day. It is very tasteful and it doesn't have any side effect. This is actually the tea mixtures, and then we also sell mono teas, like one type of teas packed in a package, because there are some people who the doctors recommend that they have to drink some tea, and then they can buy this kind of teas for healing themselves. And we also have a lot of spices. We have our spice mixture made of 11 different types of herbs. At the beginning we just had serious financial problems and we didn't have money to invest in this business. What we managed to invest, it was our skills, knowledge and hard work. Also the boys were still in school and they started to help during holidays and the weekends, and in the afternoon also. We managed to keep up ourselves and to have enough money to live on. There's a temptation that people are leaving the villages and move to cities, and life in villages is not very much appreciated nowadays, not even by the villagers. In this way, villages are getting emptier and the schools are abandoned, and there are a lot of traditions which are endangered, and our culture is endangered in that way, because there are so many habits which local people used to do in past, and they might give up in future. The fact that a villager moves here, and not a city person moves here in the village and starts living a normal life and starts learning from them, actually give the hope to them that this is really something which others appreciate, so maybe it is interesting, maybe it is really valuable. Also the fact that our product brand name has the name of the village, and we are, wherever we are going, we are just bringing the name of the village all over the world, and everybody's asking where is the St. Abraham. People start to know about this village, and there are a lot of tourists coming to visit the garden, and they are interested to see more from this village, to meet more people. And we also recommend them that you can see a lot of other things in this village. These people really know how to produce their own food. They grow their pig, they make their bread, they have their cows still, so they can make cheese from the cow milk. And there's a blacksmith, and there is a lot of old women who are still doing all kinds of handworks. There is so many things to be learned from this village and from these villagers. And there is such a big value, which it would be a shame, it would be really a big loss if we would lose these values. It is also happening in our region that it is a habit that young generation is going to work abroad, and they just don't see the sense, they don't find a very good reason why they should stay at home, and why not to go abroad in Western countries and earn more money. Because of that reason, for us it's very important this business to be successful. Adult boys who are actually big enough that they would like to have their own family now, they would need more income in order to be able to keep up their families also. That's why now we focus very much on how to develop this business, what kind of other activities or other income to introduce or to implement in order to have more income, that they can stay at home and they don't have to go away. For me, to be successful is very relative, because in different times, different things mean success. At the beginning it was enough that we managed to have some food to eat from this business. Then we started to focus very much that we would like to have more and more herbs in the garden, so to focus on investing in growing more herbs. Of course, this is very simple, because the only thing you have to do just to collect the seeds and in the right time to put in the soil and care about those plants, and then you have more crop and you have more plants and raw material to pack. But in the meantime, of course, because now we have employees, we have the responsibility towards other people, so it is very important to have a profit. But for this we need to focus very much also on the raw material in the garden, to have enough plants, to be in a very good relationship with those who are wanting to buy our products.